Anne, when I heard about the runaway train, I feared the worst.
I took care of it, but I had to improvise.
Good. I've always admired your ability to do so.
Chief Inspector Magnum caught a rebel. I'm on my way to interrogate him.
Splendid. We need all the information we can get.
I'll do my best, Master.
Use any means necessary to make him talk.
Any means, Master?
Any means. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Master.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
It'll be a great honor to get to see you work, Madam Enforcer. I've probably been too nice myself. I'm sure I can learn a lot from you.
I'll see what I can do. Are you ready to talk?
I'm always open for a chat.
You know who I am?
You're the Enforcer. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to scream in terror when I see you?
No need to be scared. I just want to have a conversation about the rebels. I know many of you Forgotlings aren't that fond of me.
Your reputation as a soul snatcher precedes you, Enforcer.
Why are you acting this way?
You've got to be kidding. Why should I tell you? You've polluted our home with the plant. You control how we live with validations. You act like you own us.
Why are you defending the rebels? They're endangering the lives of all your fellow Forgotlings. Don't they deserve to go home?
When Forgotlings arrive from the ether, they are set free from ownership. We don't believe in going home, as you call it.
All this rebel activity is orchestrated by someone. I want to know who the rebel leader is.
We're decentralized anarchists, free from ownership. We need no master, unlike you.
We know that your fellow conspirators escaped through the transfer pump's ventilation system. We searched it, and do you know what we found?
Please tell me. I can hardly wait.
A wig.
A wig. That's it, a wig. What does that prove?
It proves that a Forgotling wearing a wig was in the ventilation system. I think it was your leader, Fig.
You deduce that from a name and a piece of hair. Bravo, Enforcer. Surely you're the world's greatest detective. You don't really believe that, do you?
Fig is the rebel leader. Or at least, he was leading this morning's attack. It's starting to make sense.
I can't wait to hear this.
The ventilation system was your escape route. Fig went first, but the cap closed and he lost his wig while squeezing through. You were left behind at the transfer pump with no other choice but to hide and hope for the best.
If I'd known you were such a good detective, Madam Enforcer, I would have made more of an effort to cover our tracks.
I knew it! But there was something else, isn't there?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's all right. You don't have to betray your friends. Just explain this. How does attacking the tower and bombing a crowded station help your fellow Forgotlings? That doesn't sound like the work of heroic freedom fighters to me.
It's a struggle between ideologies.
Someone's challenging Fig's leadership?
You got it backwards, and that's all I'm gonna say. I've already compromised my friends enough.
You still call them friends? They left you here, remember? Where do you think they are now?
Couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. I'm not important enough to be allowed in the sanctuary.
If you've never been to the sanctuary, as you call it, how did you find the rebels?
I didn't find them. They found me.
Where did they find you?
I'm not betraying my friends, no matter how hard you try.
I know how hard this must be for you, but we both want to see this conflict end. So why don't you tell me where I can find the rebel leader, and I'll find the best solution for all of us. I'll even let you go.
I want to believe that you...
All I need is the name of the place where you met Fig.
Mr. Fig? as many call him, often hangs out at a bar downtown called Scrappers. You know, where they record Realm Radio.
The old theater?
Yeah, the entrance is in there. Here, take this ticket.
You did the right thing, Heel Toe. Thank you.
Listen, look for Fig, but go easy on my friends. I don't want to cause them any trouble.
If I can talk some sense into Fig, it'll all end peacefully. I've got to go.
Good luck, madam.
I'm leaving.
That was masterful work in there.
Thank you, Chief Inspector. I will continue the investigation at the theater.
Maybe I should come with you, in case you need backup?
That won't be necessary.
Oh, of course. Now stay here and guard the main station in case the rebels return, Madam Enforcer.
Master, I'm headed to the old theater. It's connected to the rebels somehow.
Excellent. Soon the rebels will have no place left to hide.
Master, can I ask, why can't the rebels see we're doing our best to help them?
Do not take everything Forgottlings say at face value. Our home is the ether. You and I, Anne, with our own kin. Forgottlings are only things. The rebels might try to manipulate you into thinking otherwise, but don't be fooled. Now, you better get going. The theater is in the upper streets. That district may not be safe anymore. Be careful, Anne.
I will.
See you soon. Don't be a stranger. Toodaloo.
They were certainly in a hurry.
They're nervous. Master Bonku is tightening security.
Do you have a problem with the way Master Bonku and I handled the rebel attacks?
No disrespect intended, Miss Enforcer. You know best.
That's right.
The mood in town has changed. Some Forgottlings stay indoors. Others take it to the streets.
Let them. I have to get to the theater.
The town may not be the way you remember it.
I have the Arca.
All I mean is, it's a maze in there. But I'm sure you'll find your way to the theater without trouble.
I heard the enforcers in town. That's what you mean. I'm getting out while I still have my anima. Relax. She's not as bad as they say, you know.
What are you talking about? It was way better before Bonku.
Who's out the master of the town?
If Order is telling everyone where to
The rebels are causing a lot of trouble.
that's the only way to make Bonku listen.
What other ways have they tried? The Ether Bridge will work.
It's not gonna work.
Oh, but Daisy's contraption would.
Daisy was a walkadoodle now, but she was also brilliant. And see what happens to brilliant Forgottlings under Bonku's regime. They disappear.
Or maybe she moved away because she didn't agree with the system.
That's just sad. Anyway, I gotta go. Lucis Street is a mess today, and I'm on duty. See ya.
Take care.
Oh, my stars! it's really you.
Do I know you?
Oh, you don't remember me. You used to come in here with Master Bonku.
Oh, Mrs. Yu, isn't it?
Oh, you do remember. How lovely. I would have you and Bonku pose in front of the backdrop.
I have one of those photos on my wall. It's been so long.
Well, with all that's happening at the moment, few have time for the kind of memories I offer.
Then what do you do?
I'm mostly staying here. Sometimes my son visits. So much has changed. There's no place for an old forgotling like me anymore.
I've had a lot on my plate lately. If I'd known...
Never mind that. You're here now. And you're the enforcer now. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You should really come visit us at the tower.
I'm old, Anne. My lens is not what it used to be. And I'm afraid I've started to crystallize.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It happens to us all. Every forgotling must face it sooner or later.
The ether bridge is almost finished. I'm sure Master Bonku has reserved a ticket for you.
Anne, could I ask you for one last favour?
I'm in a bit of a hurry, but I can speak to Master Bonku if there's anything you need.
How about one last portrait?
A portrait?
Yes, a portrait. If you want one, stand in the middle of the backdrop, please. Try moving a little to the left. Your other left, dear. No, that's no good. Go back to the middle of the backdrop, please. Hold still, please. There. Perfect. Thank you so much, Anne. Here you go.
Don't you want to keep it?
Oh, a portrait is a mirror. You should have it.
Mrs. Yu, I just wanted to say thank you again. It was so nice seeing you.
Oh, you too, Anne. I hope you find yourself out there.
I'm sure I will.
news of the week. Sources close to Master Bonku have let slip that construction of the Ether Bridge is nearly finished, bringing the dream of returning to the Ether and our original human owners one step closer to reality. To date, only about 100 validated Forgottlings have been promised a ticket across the bridge as a reward for their loyalty to Master Bonku. So get out there and prove you've got what it takes. Who knows? Maybe Master Bonku will select you to join the lucky few. The rebels struck again this week, detonating 2 bombs in the city. Their target? The anima transfer pump by the central station. The rebels did try to breach the tower grounds, but failed thanks to a valiant effort by the Enforcer. Officers detained a rebel at the central station this morning. With the swiftness of an ever-vigilant hawk, the Enforcer swooped in and made him realize he was betting on the wrong team. Straight away, he turned his back on the rebels and agreed to help stop these senseless acts of violence. Oh, Enforcer, we owe you our very lives. After the act, Chief Inspector Magnum had this to say.
The Enforcer? She's incredible. I've never met anyone like her. She saved us all. She's cunning. She's smart. She's not afraid to get right into the action either.
Great work, Madam Enforcer. I'm sure we'll all sleep a lot easier knowing you're protecting us.
I've got mine.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Have you got yours? Validation stickers are required for all Forgottlings who wish to apply for work at the tower. But if that's not reason enough, validated Forgottlings are eligible for selection to cross the Ether Bridge. If you already have a validation sticker, make sure it's displayed prominently on your person and always comply with security checkpoint regulations. Knowing who is validated keeps everyone safe. What are you waiting for? Get your validation sticker today. This is Forgottling News of the Week. Sources close to Master Bonku have let slip that construction of the Ether Bridge is nearly finished, bringing the dream of returning to the Ether and our original human owners one step closer to reality. To date, only about 100 validated Forgottlings have been promised a ticket
music
across the
boxes,
bridge
tables,
as a reward for their
labeling,
loyalty
ropes,
to Master
trampolines,
Bonku.
books, cups,
So
pencils,
get
paint
out there
lamps,
and prove
trumpets,
you've got what
watches.
it takes.
I'm sorry, what are
Who
you
knows?
doing?
Maybe Master Bonku will select
I'm
you
thinking
to
about the
join
treasure
the lucky
things.
few.
All
The rebels
things.
struck
I
again
need to
this
see
week,
them all.
detonating 2 bombs in
Preferably
the city.
feel them. Maybe
Their target,
own them.
the
What do you
anima
mean?
transfer pump by the
I mean,
central station.
coins,
The rebels
drums,
did try to breach
corkscrews,
the tower
mops.
grounds,
It's simple,
but failed
really.
thanks
There's
to a
so many
valiant
things
effort
to see,
by the
and
Enforcer.
I intend to be the first to see them all. My owner was
Officers
a child of the
detained a rebel
ocean
at the
and
central
passed
station
on to
this
me
morning.
a curious
With the
inclination to
swiftness of an
see
ever-vigilant
everything.
hawk, the
Are you a
Enforcer
collector
swooped
of
in
treasures
and made him
yourself?
realize
I guess
he
I
was
collect
betting
some
on the wrong
things.
team.
I'm
Straight
not
away,
really sure
he
why.
turned his back
One
on the
doesn't
rebels
need a
and agreed
reason
to
to
help stop
collect.
these
It
senseless
draws
acts
you
of
in.
violence.
Bottles,
Oh,
paint buckets,
Enforcer,
spikes,
we owe
ooh,
you
and
our very
globes.
I
lives.
guess you're right.
After
If
the
you're a
act,
fellow
Chief
collector,
Inspector
would you
Magnus
mind if I
had
took a
this
look
to
at
say.
your collection of
Enforcer?
treasures?
She's incredible.
There
I've
might
never
just
met
be a
anyone like
few
her.
things I
She
haven't
saved us all.
seen.
She's cunning. She's smart. She's not afraid to
Sure,
get right into
go
the
right
action
ahead.
either.
Great
Glorious.
work, Madam
Will
Enforcer.
I find
I'm sure
pearls,
we'll all
jars, or
sleep a lot
fishing
easier
poles, I
knowing
wonder?
you're protecting
Oh,
us.
perhaps you're not all that into treasure
I got
hunting,
mine.
I got mine.
I'm sorry, that was
Have you
rude.
got
You
yours?
must be new to the art
Validation
of
stickers
collecting.
are required for
If that's
all
the
Forgottlings
case,
who
keep
wish to
going.
apply for work
And be
at
sure
the
to
tower.
return and show
But
me your
if that's not
progress.
reason enough,
Music boxes,
validated
tables,
Forgottlings
table
are
lanes,
eligible
ropes,
for selection
trampolines,
to cross
books,
the
cups,
Ether Bridge.
pencils, paint lamps,
If you already have a
covers,
validation
watches,
sticker,
rubber masks,
make sure
dresses,
it's displayed
forks, pillows,
prominently on your
belts,
person
speakers,
and
shoes,
always comply
turnpikes,
with security
ships,
checkpoint
antlers,
regulations.
soda cans,
Knowing
plywood,
who is
quarters,
validated
roundabouts,
keeps
hair
everyone
gel,
safe.
bottle caps,
What
shirts,
are you waiting
hula
for?
hoops,
Get
spindles,
your
totes,
validation
yoga
sticker
mats,
today.
boxes, pet.
This is Forgottling News of the Week. Sources close to Master Bonku have let slip that construction of the Ether Bridge is nearly finished, bringing the dream of returning to the Ether and our original human owners one step closer to reality. To date, only about 100 valid. Forgottlings have been promised a ticket across the bridge as a reward for their loyalty to Master Bonku. So get out there and prove.
Between lead, fools of more haste and less speed when I hear.
Who's there?
What? Hello. Is it the great enforcer on the stair?
Who are you?
I'm one. Wait, I'm one or the other, depending on who I meet.
You're not making any sense. Where do you live, Forgotling?
I'm content with the little I have. Are you?
Am I what?
Content with the eyes you were given, or scared to lose sight of them.
Are you ill? Is there anything you need?
All I need is to be. Is there anything more you need?
I'm the enforcer.
You are? What could you possibly need?
Well, you're certainly unique. What's your name, Forgotling?
They call me the Hound of Nothing.
Well, Hound, you've clearly lost your mind.
Thank you. Now, step out of my rainfall, if you would. I'm drying out. I know where the roads in between lead, fools of more haste and less speed.
Not here, you aren't.
You? Stay out of this. Oh, I'm validated.
We're Forgotling too, you know.
If you have any place, take them to Master Bonku, or the Enforcer.
Wonderful. That's your answer to everything, isn't it? How do you sleep at night?
Comfortably in a box. And you?
You're a disgrace. You think that sticker allows you to do whatever you want?
Everyone can apply for validation. If you want influence, I suggest you get one before you end up distilled.
Oh, now you're threatening me. That's rich. Help! I'm being threatened by a Jew.
You're the enforcer, right? My dad says that you're not as bad as everyone says.
Never mind that. Do you know how to get to the theater?
Well, you can't go the normal way. You need to go the secret way. Oh, it's scary.
I'm sure I can handle it.
You go through the haunted house. My friend Daisy used to live there, but now she doesn't, and I don't know why.
Which house is the haunted one?
It's that house over there. It has a weird light in the windows. I used to go over the chain bridge, or you can go around the back. Daisy made a bridge to the theatre on the top floor.
Thank you.
I miss her. She was nice. What happened to her?
I don't know. If she did something illegal, she might have been taken to the plant.
Sunglasses are cool. I can't wait to go on the ether bridge. Want to jump hopscotch?
Sorry, I have to...
Show me some magic.
What?
I just thought you didn't look that mean, even though everybody says you are. And if you're not really mean, maybe you'll show me some magic.
Let me in. I gotta get home. Hello?
What's going on? Why is this security point unmanned?
Oh, Miss Enforcer. When I left for work last night, this checkpoint wasn't here. And now I can't get home. I don't know what's going on the other side, but it sounds like some heated argument.
I'll go have a look at the ruckus.
What about me? I can just stay here, huh? Oh, never mind. I'll just sleep with my lava aunt.
What is going on here?
Oh, the Enforcer, thank the Master. They were going to tear me apart and leave me for lost pieces.
No, we weren't.
Yes, you were.
What seems to be the problem?
I have orders from Master Bonku to install a mirror here to tighten security, and that mob won't let me do my job.
You can't just come into our community like this. We meet for dinner every night right here. We don't want an audience.
Like Master Bonku wants to see you eat. Oh, what an exciting sight that would be. There, she's picking up the spoon again. I wonder what'll happen next.
Where's your twin shoe? Who forgets a single shoe?
Yeah? No wonder someone forgot you. Nobody loves a mop. Go stick your head in a toilet.
I bet you're not even a real Forgotling. You're that shoe fishermen throw back into the lake.
You, Mop, with all that's happened today, you have to understand that we need the mirror.
What are you talking about? We're innocent Forgotlings going about our lives. We want our privacy.
The mirror is mounted in a public place. It'll only record what me or you or any passerby can see.
I already said that, Enforcer. Didn't I say that to you? You didn't listen. Ha! I'm right.
I'll bet the foot of war you stunk like overripe cheese.
Trim your tassels, you twig.
Oh, you're so brave now that the Enforcer's here. Too bad you don't have a soul.
Quiet! I told you, we need to keep an eye on this area.
Is this really the life Bonku wants for us, Enforcer? Like animals in a zoo?
It's desperate times. Yes, we need the mirror right now.
We're not accepting that.
I'm afraid you have no choice.
We have rights, and we're prepared to fight for them if it should come to that.
See? I'm telling you, she's out of her mind. Help me. There's still that excuse for a Forgotling.
Mop, I'm ordering you to leave the area.
No way.
If you don't leave, I'll have no choice but to consider you rebels and act accordingly.
Oh, bring it.
Yeah, we won! Now get rid of the shoe!
Calm down. You got what you wanted.
I'm reporting this to Master Bonku.
All I know is that Bonky's trying to keep the peace and the rebels are ruining it for everyone.
You have a soft spot for the girl who bosses around, don't you?
She's doing a good job.
Except...
Who's there?
Ha!